Welcome back. In this video, I am going to start with the 16th group element, that is oxygen family members. Why these 16 group elements are called as Chalcogons? Chalcogon means ore producer. If you see, the majority of the ore contains element of 16 group, oxygen or the sulfur, etc. So they have the ore forming capacity, for that it is called as Chalcogons. First member is oxygen, O. Second one is sulfur, yes. Then selenium, Sc. Tellurium, Te. Polonium, Q. Remember, this polonium is radioactive in nature. Note on this properly. Radioactive element. In the competitive exam also, question can be there saying among the Chalcogons, the radioactive element is polonium, and it has a very short half-life period of 13 days. Very short. And the oxygen atomic number is 8. For that, add 8, 16 will be the sulfur. Add 18, 34 will be the selenium. Add 18, 52 will be the tellurium. Add 32, 84 will be the polonium. Because sometimes we may ask the electronic configuration of the polonium. If you know this atomic number, then you can write the whatever electronic configuration using energy level diagram. So we need this also. Now next one, oxygen is the most abundant element on Earth. 46.6% oxygen is there in Earth crust. In the atmosphere, it is around 21%. In the atmosphere, nitrogen is the most abundant, which is 78%. Totally, Earth crust, etc. together is most abundant, not in the atmosphere. Don't get the confusion. Atmosphere, it is the nitrogen, not the oxygen. You take the atmosphere, Earth crust together, then the oxygen. Now, if you consider sulfur, sulfur is present in the Earth crust with 0.03% to the 0.1% only. Main sources: gypsum, calcium sulfate 2H2O, Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate 7H2O, barite BaSO4, zinc blende, which is a sulfide ore, ZNS, galena, PBS. These are the ores only. Whatever gypsum, Epsom, barite, zinc blende, galena, they are ores only of respective metals. Gypsum is the ore of calcium, Epsom is the ore of magnesium or the mineral of magnesium, barite is the mineral of barium, zinc blende is the ore of zinc, and galena is the ore of lead. In addition to this, traces of sulfur will be there in volcano. In which form? In the form of H2S, hydrogen sulfide. In addition to this, egg, garlic, onion, mustard, air, wool. That also contains very little quantity of sulfur. Now, where selenium occurs as a metal selenide, whereas tellurium occurs as metal telluride. And this polonium is obtained as a decay product of either thorium or uranium. Next one is electronic configuration. First member oxygen, 8 oxygen 16. So helium configuration 2s2 2p4. Then sulfur, add 8 16th element with neon configuration 3s2 3p4. Next member selenium, add 18 34. Argon configuration. Now don't write only 4s2 4p4. Don't write this because filling of the d orbital takes place. 3d10 will be there. Now tellurium, krypton configuration with 4d10 5s2 5p4. Don't miss out this one again. So atomic number is 52. 84 polonium. Here xenon. Now 4f filling starts. So 4f14 5 to 10 6s2 6p4. What will be the next element? At 32 116. Then it will be of radon, if at all, this one. Radon with 5f14 6d10 7s2 7p4. Next member, if at all, then this will be there. Then ask, if next member is there, what will be the electronic configuration? So add 32 for the 84 polonium, then we get this. So if we see this, what will be the general electronic configuration of the 16 group element? What is that? Noble gas is there. General electronic configuration. It is noble gas configuration. Then CO 2 is a 2, 3 is a 3. So NS2 NP4. How they ask is, write the general electronic configuration of the 16 group element. Chapa burns. Like that the question can be done. It is noble gas NS2 NP4. Atomic size. Smaller than 15 group element, bigger than 16 group element. Because what it says, along the period, size decreases. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Definitely size decreases. Then there is a slight increase here because completely filled orbital will be there, electron repulsion will be there. So definitely size of the 16 group element is smaller than the 15 group element but bigger than the 17 group element. Now down the group, O, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. What happened there? Down the group, atomic size increases means the atom becomes bigger and bigger because more and more shells are added up. Note item due to the absence of d orbital, size of oxygen is exceptionally smaller. Which is a anomalous property of the oxygen also. There is no 2d orbitals. D starts with the 3d. So, exceptionally smaller size will be there for the oxygen. Now, ionization enthalpy. See, ionization enthalpy of 16 group element is lesser than the 15 group element, which is in turn less than 17 group element. Because in the 15 group there is a NH2 NP3 half filled proper symmetrical arrangement will be there in the 15 group. More stable configuration will be there. So ionization enthalpy of the 15 group is higher than the 16 group. Oxygen less than nitrogen less than fluorine family. Note this, it is not and not nitrogen less than oxygen less than fluorine. This is wrong. What we usually say is along the period ionization enthalpy increases with this. So oxygen comes after nitrogen, so I should have had oxygen more ionization enthalpy than the nitrogen, but that will not happen. Reason I have mentioned, this is the half-filled electronic configuration which is having proper symmetrical arrangement, more stable. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. What happens to ionization enthalpy? Down the road. Ionization enthalpy decreases down the group. Because why? Because size increases. So why size increases? More and more shells are added up. That is it. Decrease in the ionization enthalpy down the group. Electron gain enthalpy. It is sulfur greater than the oxygen, greater than the selenium, greater than the tellurium, greater than polonium. Usually what it says is oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Down the group, electron gain enthalpy decreases with this. So, what should happen? I should have oxygen greater than sulfur, greater than selenium, greater than tellurium, greater than polonium. This order should have been there. This order should have been there. But this is not observed because of the exceptionally smaller size of the oxygen. When the exceptionally smaller size is there for oxygen, what happens? No? Incoming electron will be not allowed to add it because of the inter-electronic repulsion. Smaller size, electron density is higher inside that, so they repel. So when the addition itself is suppressed, the energy is also reduced. That's why this is the proper order, not this one. Note it properly. Next, electronegativity. Electronegativity of the 16 group is higher than the 15 group but less than the 17 group. Now, O, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and the polonium. Down the row, electronegativity decreases. Notice. And remember, oxygen is the second most electronegative element also. Have this four most electronegative element: fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine. Physical states. Oxygen is a gas. It's a non-metal also. Sulfur, solid, again non-metal. Selenium, tellurium, solids, they are metallides. Polonium is radioactive with T-half of 13.8 days. See, all the members shows allotrophic forms having the same formula but different physical properties. That is allotrophic forms. Same element existing with it two or more different physical properties. The melting and boiling point increases from oxygen to the polonium. See, if we see the difference in the boiling point of the oxygen and sulfur, that difference will be larger compared to the difference between sulfur and selenium. Why this? Oxygen is diatomic in nature, means it exists as O2, whereas sulfur exists with a polyatomic S8 molecule. So all this S8, the bonding should be broken. So it means more energy. And in the S8, what happens? Let's say all the covalent bond between the sulfur should be broken, which need more energy.